Hey, Kimball here, back with another replay analysis. This time doing twos with Abby. Rough game. Get ready. When I ask, people for replays to do analysis for, this game is an excellent example of exactly what we're looking for, just because it has some really great learning opportunities and challenges that you faced. Definitely not all of them your fault, Abby. Most, in fact, your teammates, but definitely some things you can work on too. So let's just go right into the kickoff. Getting boost can be risky, but worked out. I'm sure you know that by now. This is fine. Would have liked to have seen you get your nose on this. It's just the quality of hit. Part of getting better at the game is making better contact with the ball. That just starts with practice, and I would have liked to seen you get your nose on that instead of the top of your car, so it had more power, because it just kind of kills into the wall and you're like flopping about. But a little bit of air roll when you jumped could have really helped with that, and just the timing, so jumping and maybe air rolling to the left there so that you could pinch that into the wall and have it go like up and around and go that way. But small minuscule thing. This may be a long video, actually, just there's lots of that kind of stuff to point out, so bear with me. Not that you did a bad job. I think you played a decent game, just some areas where you can improve. Your teammate, though, definitely has his shortcomings. This is, I think, common, especially with like the platinum and diamond players. Just you heard of the gold rush, like settlers came to America and mined gold. It's like the diamond rush. It's like what I see a lot in the diamond ranks, of just rushing to the ball when you don't necessarily have the good hit, or you're not ready to hit the ball well. So instead, you kind of put yourself out of play. Patience really could have gone a long way here. Just kind of waiting not a minute, just a very short time to see where that ball is going to go, so that you're not correcting so much. Because look at your trail, like you're completely you had to correct a lot. So anytime you're correcting a lot for an aerial, it's always going to be hard to make a good touch on the ball, and you whiff it, which basically puts these two players against your one teammate, who's luckily going back in this instance. So he kind of has to deal with whatever they bring. Luckily, he gets back into a defensive position and clears the ball out well. I don't know exactly what you're doing here. Maybe you were going for a pass, but definitely, like, before you hit the ball, you should be asking yourself, like, what can I add to this play? Like, what can I do to this ball that will help us either advance the ball upfield or result in a goal, or put my teammate in a favorable position to do something good with the ball. And maybe you were going for a pass there, but you could have just as easily gone back. I mean, that ball is pretty much going to drop right in front of him. He's pretty much ready for it. Granted, the opponent was there to challenge the ball, even though he missed it. Just run that filter through your through your mind when you're playing your game. Like, what can I do to this ball to help improve our position in the game and improve our ability to put on offensive pressure. So just keep that in mind. Again, just kind of rushing in a little bit on that. I think if you were going to challenge that ball in that way, your angle would have had to have been better. Like, for me personally, I don't know your boost situation. That's always the tricky things with these replays, is I don't know you know, I can't see your boost gauge. I see, you know, what's on the screen here, but for me, like, as soon as I saw that happening, I'd be going back to net as fast as I can, because your teammate's all the way up there and your net is wide open. So I would have come back to the net further so that my angle when this ball came close to me was a little more of like, let me see, a little more like this versus, you know, having to challenge the ball to the side. Because anytime you're challenging the ball to the side, there's a good chance that it's going to hit the wall and bounce back out, and you don't want that because this guy is here. So again, just, you know, ask yourself that question: what can I add? You do slow them down here in this instance, so it kind of worked out, but not the safest of challenges there. Your teammate gets it upfield. That's good. He's kind of shadowing the guy just fine. Just botches that completely. But as soon as I mean, you jump right in that instance, but this is another thing that I kind of saw throughout this this replay, was just that getting to the ball faster and smarter would help you a lot. Let me show you kind of what I'm talking about. So if we look at your approach to the ball, he's closer to you. The opponent that's putting on pressure is closer to the ball than you are. And so you need to be to this ball sooner to put up a good challenge. So as soon as you see that, you know, kind of not going his way, you need to be in the air, either fast aerialing or, you know, waiting for this guy's hit. One of the two, because what happens here is you go in on this hit, which is fine. You clear the ball upfield, but the quality of the hit is actually not great. You can see why, because he's right there with you, and he kind of forces the ball to pinch into that left side. Because otherwise, I think you might have had a shot that went a little more this way versus this way. So, getting to the ball sooner and smarter will help you a lot. Let's go back to 100%. And then you kind of bail. Your teammate's really aggressive, so you're playing smart and defensive. Nice pinch there. Your teammate breaks rotation there. That's your ball. You might have thrown, and this is, you're solo queuing, so it's part of it. You might have sent him that sign that you're like, because you kind of swerve to the side, like, I don't know. And maybe your teammate sees this and goes, okay, well, I got to challenge it. If he's not going to take it, I'm going to take it. So maybe that's what he's thinking. But that's your ball. Risky challenge there, but it worked out. Again, getting to that ball sooner would have meant a clear upfield. And instead, you're just trying to keep them out of your end. Teammate gets a good clear. Sooner. Get to that. Get to it. You see what I'm saying? There's so much time in that instance. Even if you'd be rushing in on your teammate here, if you were, I don't know, even a fifth of the field closer to this ball already, you'd feel so much safer about that clear. And the other guy is literally just sitting in the net, so putting on some good pressure on him would probably be pretty beneficial for you. You still get a good clear, but man, not a great shot or a hit really. I mean, you wanna boom that thing if you can, but again, like, the quality of your hit was not great because your opponent has time to catch up to where the ball is. So instead of having a clear shot on the ball, you're instead in this kind of 75-25. It's not quite a 50-50, but he's there. So you know, that is what it is. Your teammate is just, I mean, clearly, you know, you're going for the ball. He should be a little more cautious because your net is wide open. Not your fault. Yeah, he's just sitting in net. You know, if I were him, I'd be on that. Maybe he doesn't have boost. No, he has boost. Well, maybe not a lot. This is weird. And again, you know, it's not the gold rush, it's the diamond rush. There's 4 of you guys going for this. And, you know, whether or not you went for this or not, I think you're the one that actually hits it. But whether or not you're here, like, this ball is on its way upfield with or without you. So again, just, you know, asking yourself what you have to offer that play in that instance. And I've said it in other replays, but I do like to try to stay, you know, a third to a quarter of the field away from my teammate unless we're setting up a play or, you know, defending or about to score or something like that. Pretty good pressure there by you. I have a really good wall aerial training pack that may help you get better hits on that, like getting your nose on it. I don't know your boost situation again, but I'll drop that into the description if you want to practice those wall aerials. There's another instance in here where I think you could benefit from them. Here, your teammate, just his rotations are odd, so you're trying to figure out what to do, but man, this ball gets close to your net before you guys are on it. You kind of had to do what you had to do there, though, because your teammate was just, his rotations are all over the place. Not the greatest clear, he passes it right to them, but you're smart and you hang back. This is good. I think he ran out of boost. Damn, I wish I could see your boost gauge, because, you know, it looked like a nice little opportunity to get some offensive pressure here. And even if you did run out of boost, you know, say you ran out of boost here, like, getting a flick on this ball would, I mean, even if you had no boost, like, I've had flicks with very little boost that are super powerful, so working on those flicks I think could help you. But to just kind of, like, once this ball falls off your car, you just kind of push it into him. And he's backwards. Look at Skimp. And he's coming back this way, so maybe, you know, even if you did flick, he could have potentially saved it. But get that shot off, man. Get it off. Yeah. Gummy got in your way too, but damn. Like, if you flicked it when I said, like, to flick it, if you ran out of boost here, or slightly before here, Gummy's nowhere near you yet. I mean, he's near you, but not near enough to interrupt that flick. So work on those flicks if you can. They're really helpful. They can turn you into a pretty good dribbler if you get, you know, good at them. Good challenge. Yeah, good challenge. I was just checking rotation there, but you're good. Rotation's working well here. That was a poor challenge by your teammate. Yeah, I mean, just that filter. Just what can I do to the ball to help us? And putting the ball literally right in front of them is not very good, especially when you're on defense. Let's go to 50 and fly, and let me show you. So look at your angle. Like, look at where you and the ball are going to intersect with your angle here. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do with this ball when you're approaching it from this angle. Like, I probably would have come up here and rode the corner around so that I could boom it upfield. Because you're kind of, like, only opportunity, or your only, like, hit on this ball is, like, down and forward. Versus, you know, hitting the ball from, like, this. Boom. you know, and getting a little more height and distance on it. So just something to work on there. Small technicality, but could have meant offensive pressure for you. Versus, you know, again, just trying to keep the ball out of your end. Your teammates got it. He's ball chasing. But you're smart. You're hanging back. Nice job. Decent clear. Shoot that, though. Like, what's going on here? I mean, Gummy's there, but I mean, you sent it into the corner, you know, and your teammate's not hitting that based on what we've seen. You poor guy. So shoot those, you know. I'll drop in a really good training pack from someone named Poquito who just has a bunch of nice trainers. I recommend his training packs a lot, but will really help you with aim if you're struggling with that. Because, I mean, making those easy shots can make the difference between, you know, winning a game and losing a game. That's how you win games. Make those easy shots that, you know, everyone skips the replay because it's like so easy and lame. That's how you win, though. Challenge that. Challenge that ball. Look how, like, granted your teammate is like off in Africa over there, but challenge that ball. Like, you kind of just, you're driving away. He's chasing you a little bit, but damn, like, don't just give them access to your, like, the vicinity around your net if you can avoid it. But it's good. You saved it. Your teammate just sends it into the wall and passes it to them. No problem. Nice job there. Love those. Your teammate might have fucked you on that. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do if you're on orange team. You send it to the corner. You know, maybe he thought he was trying to shoot it, but damn, he boomed it into the corner. I mean, Skimp was... Let's look at from Skimp's angle. What happens when he lands? I'm gonna fly. So if that had dropped, like, you know, over there, where that pad is behind Skimp, it's hard to get there on this mode, but you can see in the left corner there. If it had dropped like there-ish, he's facing backwards. Man, shot opportunity. But this isn't about your teammate. This is about you. But, man, your teammate's horrible. Just another example of getting to this ball sooner. As soon as you kind of see that unfolding, like, damn, you boom that. He comes after you, but get upfield as soon as you can. Get up there. Get up there as soon as you can. Boost, boost, boost. But your teammate just... Alright, we just have to watch this. Let's... Moment of silence for Baderman here. Oh, man. Q with a partner. Nice challenge by you. Good rotation. I love that play. That's how you score goals. Didn't work here, but it was actually kind of a weaker touch than I like to hit off those backboard. Because you want this ball to come out, and you want to be able to get to it before Gummy can. But your approach is good, and, you know, the idea is nice. You know, solo playing a goal when your teammate can't hit an open net. Good decision there, hang back. Your teammate's very aggressive and, you know, all over the place. Challenge that, though. Like, it doesn't have to be a, you know, wait for the right time to challenge it, but bouncing, rolling, like, don't wait for it to be in the corner to challenge it. You know, challenging in you know, this area is very good also, and it just kind of progressively gets more dangerous as it comes closer to your corner and towards your net. Not the end of the world there. You do a good job, and nice job not just like giving away possession here. Really nice job there, and just kind of hanging with it. He kills you, and you sit and think about it. Your teammates all over the place, ball chasing. I probably wouldn't have gone for that pass either. Just because knowing your teammate, he wouldn't get back in time, and Skimp was well positioned to just boom it downfield. That's tricky. Practice these in free play. I'll show you how. After the replay analysis, I'll show you how to kind of practice those like rolling backboard aerial shots. They're hard, but damn. It's unfortunate. And your teammate, let's watch that again. Yep. Make those easy aerials, make them. Yeah, make those easy shots. Not the greatest touch there. My wall aerial training pack will help you with these situations. So I'll drop both offense and defense wall aerial training in the description for you. Good job just being defensive here. It's almost overtime. It's good. Kickoff time. This is really where, you know, having voice comms helps. Because if you're, I mean, you can kind of hear your teammate. I'm guessing he cheats. Kind of. Just if you are on voice comms, you know, with someone that you play with often, having them say like, "Oh, I got it, I'm coming in," you know, you would bail. I mean, it looks like you kind of try to pass it to him, but damn, this guy sucks. Sorry, I mean, I hate to, you know, slander somebody, but he could use some help more than you, honestly. But damn, 3 of these aerials. Make those, you know, make those easy aerials. Practice really hard aerials. They'll help you make the easy ones. Even if you just miss aerials for 10 minutes, you know, on the really hard ones, it'll help your accuracy. I probably would have caught that, you know, caught it with my car on the edge. Just buy some time for your teammate to get back, because you just really gave it to him here. I'm not sure what rank this actual game is in, but I think your rank is in the diamonds. Oh, rushing in there. It's overtime, man. Be careful. And your teammate is ball chasing, so just be aware of that. You know, adapting to your teammate's play style is really important. Again, my wall aerial training will help you in these situations. That really didn't do too much. And you both committed to that ball. This I think was actually your ball in my opinion. So, and you had a better angle on it even versus this straight off the ceiling, straight down. But this isn't his replay analysis, it's yours. I still think you had the ball in that situation. Sideways challenge, careful. Careful with those. For that reason. Yeah, it's rough, man. That's rough. That was a rough game for you. I mean, being faster to the ball and that filter that I was talking to you about, you know, what can I add to the play, will help you a lot. Patience, work on those wall aerials. I'll drop the trainer packs in the descriptions and you can practice those. Also, those easy shots and easy aerials, I'll drop Poquito's shot practice, and they may seem really, really easy, but I really recommend going through them. I think there's like 60 or something. You don't have to do all of them, but practice these. Oh, there's 50. Okay. And I've completed 10. Feels bad. Just practice those. They'll really help you with aim, even in the air. Practice those flicks and dribbling, even flicking with no boost. You can do that in free play. Just get the ball on top of your head and try to flick with no boost. Not letting your opponents get, in close proximity to the net. Really got to be careful with that, because if you grant them access into your side of the field and let them get close to your net, you're just asking to get scored on. A little passing play would mean, a goal. Backboard rebounds, and I'll practice those right now. I haven't been playing the game, so I'm going in cold, so just keep that in mind, but I'll show you how to practice those. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had written down. Let's go into free play. I'll show you kind of what I like to do to practice those backboard shots. Just catching the ball. You gotta actually, just chipping the ball and catching it on the backboard. Oh yeah, I'm good. That's part of practicing them though, and I haven't been playing the game, so trying to make like those kinds of shots. They're hard. That's why I'm missing them, but oh, okay. Yeah, it usually doesn't take me this many, but this is how you can practice those. I recommend doing this. It's really fun too. And you'll learn, like, that was completely off target. Something like that. Watch the replay so you can see. Just chipping the ball and trying to anticipate that bounce off the backboard. These are hard. They do come in handy though. Being able to put a ball into the net off the backboard, especially if like a defender's just sitting under the ball, is really a nice ability to have. That wasn't the greatest, but usually like air roll will help. That was off. Yeah, something like that. So you see what I'm saying. Yeah, practice these things. I think that'll help you win some games. You're already doing well. I really recommend queuing with a teammate if you can. Playing with someone that you play with often, or that you kind of know like what they're gonna do without them, telling you, it's really, really nice to be able to do that. So you're in the UCS Discord. Try to, team up with people consistently. Find the people that you play with well, and play with them, and give that a shot. So if you have any questions, let me know. I know it was a lot to take in at one time. I think like you're doing well, but like positionally, I think you're doing well. Just getting to the ball sooner, making those easy shots, and not granting easy access to your end of the field will take you a long way. So I hope that's helpful. Again, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep up the good work, and I hope you rank up soon.